with our top story today. That is the Israeli army's operation this Wednesday inside Gaza's largest hospital, the Al-Shifa hospital, where over 2,000 people, ill people, wounded civilians, currently find themselves trapped. My guest today is Lex Tackenberg, Senior Advisor on the question of Palestine at the Arab Renaissance for Democracy and Development, which is a civil society organisation that seeks to help address the challenges faced by the Arab world. He was also formerly the Chief Ethics Officer at UNRWA, which is the UN's Palestinian Refugee Agency. He joins us today from Amman, Jordan. Thank you so much for speaking to us here on France 24 today. Now, in the course of war, hospitals are protected under international law, but where does that leave Israel legally speaking if Hamas is, as Israel says, also the US says, using medical facilities as their military command centres?
Good morning and happy to join you. Indeed, hospitals should never be attacked under any situation of armed conflict. They should be sort of the last safe haven available to a civilian population. This is the sixth war in the last 15 years. And in all the previous war and in the current situation, Israel has not been able to produce any credible evidence that medical facilities in the Gaza Strip are inappropriately used. Shifa Hospital, like any other hospitals, are public institutions, are open to the public, are open to journalists, are open to anybody can scrutinize what is going on there. There has so far never been any credible allegation that hospitals have been inappropriately used in Gaza, and therefore this is a totally inappropriate use of force, an escalation of use of force by the Israeli military. What it seems like is that the ongoing military operation in the Gaza Strip.
So this guy was a head ethics officer for the UN, works on Middle East issues for the UN to try to resolve conflict in that area. Stated on the record, right, to the French news channel 24, there has never, Israel has always said when they were killing civilians that there are weapons in the hospitals and that are terrorists, human shield hiding in the hospitals, right? He said they've always said that for the past 50 years. He said we've investigated every instance of that. It's never been found to be true. So what is he saying? That these people are always liars. They've never told the truth, and this is a lie they've told repeatedly, and nobody has checked them on it, right? He said for 50 years, ever since we've been involved in this conflict, they've always said that there were terrorists and weapons in hospitals, schools, etc. They never was. End of story. He said this is beyond revenge, right? But then we jump over here on the same news channel, Israel-Hamas war. Israel says weapons found in Gaza hospital called Al-Shifa, the main hospital on the Strip. But here, so what we find is they keep telling this lie as an excuse to bomb unarmed people and sick people and babies in hospitals, right? They keep saying that, but in 50 years, the United Nations have said we've investigated every conflict, all the killings, any fighting. We've always investigated these claims. Not one time has it found to be true. We don't have one shred of evidence, right? But the Israelis are bringing out boxes of weapons, all kinds of shit, right? So what does that mean? They're making this. They going out of their way to make this shit up. How wicked can you be, right? These people are liars. That's why the Bible says this. Ecclesiastes 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like iron rust, so is his wickedness. Iron always rusts, and so they always gonna be wicked. There's never one case where iron don't rust. Never, and it's just that's just the nature of things. iron rust, and that's the way they are, right? And so is their wickedness, right? If you just wait a little bit, they're gonna lie, right? Or do something wicked and horrible, right? Just like Al Shifa, where they're saying, we found weapons. Look, look, we have videotape of the weapons. But then you get the UN representative comes on and says, the UN rep comes on and says, yeah, that's a total lie, right? There are no weapons. We've never found a case. And he said, if there are weapons there now and terrorists hiding in the ICU underneath of the baby, incubators, he said, we found terrorists underneath the baby incubators, hiding, human shields and weapons everywhere. He said, well, why don't you let us come in and investigate? But you won't. You won't allow us. You're killing all the UN workers, right? So you're murdering UN workers and investigators and bombing them, and killing them so they won't come in to investigate. And then you're whipping out a camera and mysteriously, underneath of baby incubators, you're finding, weapons and RPGs and grenades. Really? Really? It's incredible, right? That's why the Bible says what it says, right? Right? Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rust, so is their wickedness, right? How is it that they've been able to commit genocide and murder and ethnic cleansing for the past 70 years and they got away with it and nobody tried to stop them? Not only did they not try to stop them, they helped, like genocide Joe Biden and in the American branch of the Synagogue of Satan. Well, they chipped in to help them. They sent soldiers and planes and billions of dollars to help them strip land and kill people. You want to know why? Massive oil and gas reserve discovered under Gaza, Israel, and Palestine off the coast. So these people are rich, and they're stealing from them. They're killing them and stealing from them. It's like a person running your house and rob your house and then start killing your whole family, right? And then running out of the house with all the gold, silver, whatever they could find, right? And money and cash they could find, jewelry. It's the same thing, right? They went over there and attacked these people so they could steal all the oil in the name of God, though. They said this was all done in the name of God, right? God chosen people in the name of God and all of this, crap, right? They went over there and started killing people and stealing their land so that they could steal $500 billion, or more. I mean, probably, trillions of dollars in oil and gas that's underneath the Gaza Strip and under Palestine. And they've known this for like, I'm gonna post another video. They've known this for like 80 years. So anyway, but that's why they're killing these people. That's the real reason. And we all know why are the rest of these Europeans, let's just speak plainly, right? Why are the rest of them backing it? Because that's what they have a history of doing that, right? They leave Europe, wherever, they go to America, steal all the gold, land, oil, gas, rape, pillage South America, Mexico, right, et cetera, Brazil, South Africa, you name it, Africa, Morocco, Eritrea, Ethiopia, right? They go everywhere, and they have a history of just going there, killing the people, and then stealing all the resources, right? The oil, gold, silver, you name it, lithium, right? So this is just like a repeat, right, of history. And so that's the truth, right? That's why they went to Gaza and attacked these people. And they're killing them right now, and they're trying to put them off the land so that they can enrich themselves, right? And then they tell you, I don't know about terrorism or some bullshit, right? But that's why the Bible said never trust thy enemy, For like iron rust, so is his wickedness, right? And nothing is more wicked than that. So that's all I got.